Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Ixion. That's right, we're back. The Tiqqun has just landed in a brand new, I guess, what is this? Galaxy? Solar system? Whatever it is. We've been introduced to space weather. There's a brand new star in the center of the system. We're hopefully going to start probing a whole bunch of stuff very, very shortly indeed. Ideally, we need to kind of kick off with a good amount of resources. That's kind of my intention anyway. And then we can perhaps look around for some more points of interest. This looks promising over here. Silicon and iron. Silicon, iron, and carbon. Right, let's do that. Brilliant. We're still in pause, but that's fine. What else do we need to do in terms of inside the ship? We need to get the hull repaired, obviously. But the hull is actually in a pretty decent place. Also, I'm wondering, can I turn on, like, where is it? Building lights limits. That's a shame, because I really would like to have the values above the buildings, like, all the time. That would be really, really nice. But at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world, is it? Right, anyway, what was I saying? What we need to do, we need to continue to grow Sector 2. There's 140 people in Sector 2 that do not have a house. That's kind of, you know, to be expected. We've opened up so many cryopods. We've got a population of 725. I mean, that is absolutely monstrous. We want to... I mean, how many workers do we have free? We still have, like, 40 workers available to do whatever we need to do. -1 permanent stability. That's unfortunate, but at least my stability is not going to be too bad, because I think we jumped once, which I think is going to remove one of the other penalties. I don't know. Anyway, there's an accident in Sector 1 as well. That's at the battery. Of course, it's at the battery. We still need to get that fixed. We also need to see if we can try and dispatch a science ship over there. And then also just manufacture more probes, really, which I'm kind of hopeful we are going to be able to do very, very swiftly indeed. And I tell you what, if we're going to be manufacturing probes here, then we need to get this back onto polymer, and we also need to make sure that, yeah, there's 20 polymers stored. Yeah, 20 polymers stored in this sector right here. Cool. Right, we're going to continue to manufacture these things, which is great. We're going to continue to manufacture iron. We're going to get this electronics factory set up very, very shortly indeed, and we're also going to turn that stockpile on, both of which should give us some good vibes. Okay. Crew's trust in my leadership is falling. I don't particularly care. Right, so what do we need to do? We need to search for traces of the Protagoras. Okay, we need to train 30 colonists, and we need to locate a viable planet. Okay, what do we got here? Summary of intelligence scans, perform intrusive analysis, set up a temporary study center, establish infrastructure to support exploration and geological analysis. Let's do that. Heck yeah, dude. Let's absolutely do that. Let's do cargo ship. None of the cargo ships are actually doing a gosh darn thing at this moment in time, so quite happy to get them to do a little bit more. Right. Okay, we're pretty much just waiting for the probe to arrive. We do need to get more houses. That is kind of a high priority mission right now. Also, I didn't even think, but this area is not inaccessible. It is very accessible, because we can build a pathway around the edge here. How suitable would this area be for houses? I mean, not unsuitable, actually. I mean, it's not exactly the prettiest thing that I've ever built, but it works. Probe has completed its scan. Marvelous. That's good to see. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, we're going to need more steel. We're going to need more alloy, whatever it's called. That's fine. We'll address that. This is good news. This is really, really great news. The bad news, I suspect, is that our fleet is going to take damage, which I really don't want to see happening, but it's kind of the only way that we're going to make progress, I suppose. Also, I saw... We got ice, silicon, hydrogen. I mean, carbon. There's a lot of carbon over here. Is there anything point of interest-y in this area? I did see something there. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a point of interest right over here. Let's go and get a probe over there immediately. And then let's also see if we can try and get solar panels upgraded. Because, yeah, hold on. Pause all of these constructions. Because we need to get more solar panels. And we need more polymers in order to do that. So that is very, very important. We do have carbon that's coming through, which is good, though. Okay, let's go to the exterior view of the Tiqqun. We'll have a little look. And we'll see what we can build. We're going to need to get 60. 60 is a lot, my goodness. 60 polymer. Well, we're going to just have to deal with it, I suppose. We also need to get more silicon, which again, we're just going to have to do, aren't we? Yeah, that's fine. The good news is that we have the workforce. We have the workforce, like, ready and waiting to go. Cryopods, I think we've opened up pretty much all of them. Yeah, so we can actually disable, like, one of these cryo centers if we want to, and instead activate something else. Although, to be fair, this entire area is pretty much filled as it stands. Anyway, the mining ship is going to do a whole bunch of mining. That's good. The probes are going to do a lot more probing. There is another area over here. Let's go and set this up. This second science ship. And we'll also just continue to probe. I know we could be saving our polymers right now. But I want to get the points of interest explored in this galaxy. And I want to make sure that we have, like, a nice little, like, resource pipeline to go through to get our resources. Yeah. Okay, what is my fleet set to pick up? Oh, we need to... Yeah, there we go. To do that. And do that too. There we go. Okay, that's cool. Science ship has arrived at the destination. We're going to collect a little bit of science here, which is brilliant. Do I have any science to do, actually? I moved galaxies, didn't I? Yeah, now we're talking. Brilliant. New upgrades available for research. Thank you very much. I realized that. Colonization Training Center. That's interesting. Fusion station transforms 15 ice into water. Okay, well, water isn't useful yet. Neither is waste. Fire station. I mean, I'm sure we're going to be faced with fires very shortly. Converts 2 waste into food after 3 cycles using specifically designed fungus. Crop farm. Cell housing. DLS center. Apply policies within a sector. Legislative strengthening center. I think we want a crop farm. Let's research the crop farm. Sure. Can we research any of this stuff now? Kinetic... Technology tier 3 required to unlock this. The shaping worker behavior EVA airlock. Okay, so no. Although we can get accelerated growth on the insect farm. That's a good stopgap measure, actually. Let's do that as a temporary thing. Stanford Initiative workshops now automatically repair buildings. Yeah, I'll do that too. Integrated storage bay. Yeah, heck yeah, dude. Tiqqun hull, no. Tiqqun moves 10% faster. Cargo ships move 10% faster. Cargo ships more likely to endure dangerous weather. That seems like a great place to... Okay, so we can get some of these upgrades. That's good to note. That's very, very good to note. We'll do as much research as we possibly can. And we will also see what we've got here. Deep dive apparatus. Right. What is deep dive apparatus? I presume that's on the science ship, right? Deep dive apparatus is literally right here. Okay, let's wait until we get the upgrade to the insect farm, because at the moment we're still only fulfilling 93% of our food requirements. We'll get the upgrades to the insect farms just because we have so many, and honestly an extra 10% would take us over the top, and it's not like we really need to worry about additional... Also, I can almost start the process. Have I got any silicon here? No, I've got no silicon yet. No silicon coming through yet. Yeah, we can almost start the process of manufacturing silicon, although if I turn that on, it's going to take me over the limit, which is not something that I really want to endure. Okay, so what's up with the Falcon? 60 resources already for extraction. It is not good. It is not good. The team aboard Alchimedes will leave Falcon.
A new request awaits
okay.
your attention.
That's cool. A new request awaits my attention. Let's go and have a little look at it. What do we got going on? Okay. Reassurance that exploration of the Immortan system will be conducted safely. Promise that no member of the science ship will die. Promise that the science ship casualties will not rise above 5. Sure. Let's try and limit deaths a little bit. We'll try. We'll try. I'm not promising anything, but we will try. Okay. Yeah, what's critical is that we get ourselves some silicon. And that really, really is important. That is so annoying. How's this looking? Waiting for science ship. Well, let's bring what is this science ship over here? This is Bergson. Let's bring Bergson over here. And let's also see if we can just try and probe some more. I presume there's got to be there's got to be some point of interest. Yeah, there. Yeah, there's got to be some point of interest there. Also, I saw that there was a objective point of interest over here somewhere. Okay, well, there's a point of interest over there. Let's go and see what happens there. That probe might end up getting that probe might end up getting lost in the fog. I don't know if it's going to be able to take a route there. We might have to reposition the ship. Anyway, how's the thing doing? Cargo ship. Yeah, the cargo ship looks like it's not got a huge amount of HP. I presume that is the amount of HP that it's got. Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's probably going to need a lot of repairs, but that's kind of to be anticipated. The good news is that we've got a surefire way to make we've got a surefire way to make the resources that we need, which is great. We could look for a few more that are sort of out of the storm, but that's okay. We don't have to worry about that for now. We got plenty of alloy. It's great. That says we have no food, but that's okay because we're working on it. We're getting that food done, and that is what matters. Right, so we should have some silicon coming through now. Brilliant. We got silicon coming through, and we don't even need to do a repair. That's fantastic. Okay, you know what? Let's turn this off. Turn that stockpile off. And let's turn this stockpile on. That is at least going to allow us to get some resources out of here. Let's turn this polymer factory off. The electronics factory is actually already connected. Holy cow, so we don't even need to worry about that. Oh, that's great news. So we can leave this turned on too. Okay, well, we're still going to need to toggle, very, very carefully this... we're still going to need to toggle very, very carefully this sort of setup because we don't really want to run out of power. We don't want to run out of juice at all. Right, a probe has reached its destination and discovered a point of interest. That's good. Deep dive apparatus, and we need to wait for the science ship. Okay, well, deep dive apparatus seems like the logical, next step. We're going to continue to throw out probes, Continue to throw out probes. And if there is, to be honest, if there are resources, over here, I kind of want to have them. There's also iron over here, point of interest. There's got to be some sort of a point of interest in the fog. Yeah, there's a lot of resources here though. That's good to note. Okay. It says that there's definitely a point of interest right over there, but that's the only one that I think is in the fog. So that's good intel. Okay, science ship has arrived literally at Plymouth here. Perform intrusive analysis. Establish infrastructure. Sure, let's absolutely do that. And let's get you to go and do that. Brilliant. It's going to take a little while, but I think I'd rather, throw the kitchen sink, for want of a better phrase. I'd rather throw the entire kitchen sink at discovering what's going on a planet. Seems like an important thing to do. Right, we have no stockpile that's connected to silicon. Let's turn this off. Let's turn this back on. There we go. Okay. How much do we transform? We transform 30 silicon into 1 electronic. Wow. So that's a brutal... that's an absolutely brutal combination. The good news is that we actually only need 2 electronics to get this set up, which is kind of nice. So we already have 1 electronics piece ready to go. Probe has completed its scan and discovered a new point of interest. That's great. Excellent. Okay, that's the second one. Brilliant. Okay. Finally, let's get this hull solar panel enabled. Yes. Let's increase the solar panel capability. Brilliant. Okay. That's going to make such a huge difference. That really, really is. Okay. How's the tech coming along? So we did the... What did we do? We did the accelerated growth. That's brilliant. Let's do the science ship deep dive apparatus. What does this do? A science ship whose crew's been lost will automatically be returned. That seems like a great sort of policy. Research next. Emergency cryopods. Sure, let's do that. Research next. Research next. Oh, we can only queue up one at a time. Okay. Alright. Can we do anything with that? No. Battery. There's a lot of upgrades that we can actually get here. Power cost is reduced by 2 at the steel mill. That's good. I don't think that we need to get any of the additional sort of like brand new things. The crop farm especially, I don't think is super required. We're going to be able to meet our food requirements for at least a little while, which is super, super nice. Did I... What's happening with my upgrades? We are doing it. Oh, we've already supplied all of the required materials. Well, that's great. So it's just a case of waiting until we've got them completely installed. Well, that is lovely. Very, very happy with that. And that's going to allow us to get into a much better position here. Right, 180 workers are required. 232 are available. So this sector has still got a little bit of additional ways to go. Sector 3 is inactive, but that's okay. We will be able to get another sector online, like, very, very shortly, in fact. And I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. Deep dive apparatus has been unlocked. I don't want to do the deep diving until we actually finish up with some of the other upgrades to the science ship. Let's do... Sure, we'll do exoskeletons afterwards. I would like some unique options. That would be very, very cool indeed. Also, the silicon coming through here. I mean, geez Louise, really? Really? Okay. Silicon here. Silicon here. Store 0. Yeah, that's fine. Store max. A new request awaits my attention in Sector 2. Pledge to shut down factories in Sector 2. Ooh. 10 cycles is a lot. I think we can do it, though. I think we can do it. The factories are kind of easy. Turn off every factory in Sector 2 for 10 cycles. We don't have to do it all at once. And the silicon cost is going to be quite high. And it's annoyingly high, actually. But we have, like, factories in Sector 1 that are going to be able to do the... Where? Oh, over there. Okay, first of all, why is this fleet collecting... This one shouldn't be collecting silicon. No, don't collect silicon. Also, the mining ship has got nothing else to collect. We need to clearly go and find... We actually mined out? Wow, we've totally mined out. Okay, let's go and get some carbon and let's go and get some iron. Looks perfect to me. Brilliant. Okay, we also need to go get a science ship over there, which we'll go and do, like, kind of shortly. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are we ready to perform our deep dive yet? I think we might be. Okay, shutting down the factories. Are we ready to shut down the factories? Let's wait until... Let's wait until this silicon has been transformed, and then we will get going. Okay, solar panels have finished, which is great news. Very, very happy with that. Probe has completed its scan. Brilliant. That is happy, happy days. Okay. Turn off. Turn off. And turn off. Now, I think those are the only factories that we actually have. Steel mill, electronics factory, polymer refinery. And then we also have the tech lab, but the tech lab's in Sector 1, so that's completely fine. Right. We are low on the old polymers, but I don't really think that there's any need to worry about that quite at the moment. We've got the deep dive capability, don't we? We've got the deep dive capability, so we can You know, we can make it happen. Exoskeletons, emergency cryopods. I mean, I don't even care, to be honest. Spaceship construction speed increased by 10%. Construction speed. Repair efficiencies increased. Probe launcher. Probe construction speed. Probes move 50% faster. No. Research speed is increased by 20%, or increases production of science rate to 3 units every 5 cycles. That's pretty good. I mean, that will actually, like, straight up just, like, we'll make that back, like, really, really, really soon. Solar panels, solar panel polymer cost is reduced by 10%. That would be good. Power production is increased by 2.5%. Okay. I mean, none of these are particularly fantastic. They're just kind of, you know, it's just noteworthy. It's just noteworthy. Either way, we are all good, I think. We just need to make sure that we're able to continue to pump out the same amount of alloys as we would anticipate being able to pump out. We're still getting iron into this gateway over here, which is great. We're gonna work on some more mining. That carbon polymer facility being down for a little while is a little bit frustrating, but not the end of the world. Right, so we got the Archimedes over here. Let's boop you over there. That, you did not like that video game, did you? Let's see. We're still waiting another 2.5 cycles over at Plymouth over here. There's got to be something. Like, I know we don't have the ability to launch a probe, but there's got to be something over here. Like, there has to be. There simply has to be. I don't believe it otherwise. I could listen to this music all day. I really, really could. It's so freaking good. Okay. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Establish a weather station, set up advanced infrastructure for meteorological analysis and simulation. I think we do that. Release microprobes into the atmosphere is the only one that we can't do, but we can do this. And I'm kind of digging it, to be honest. Let's have a look. Let's get this. Sure. Okay, we need to leave the science ship there for now, but we will change that. How long do we have left to deal with all of the nonsense concerning the factories? We need to shut it down for another 5 cycles. Well, 5 cycles is hardly any time. What lies beneath? Is that over here? It is indeed. Let's finish collecting the science, then let's have a little look. Aha! Brilliant. 60. Oh, fantastic. Love to see it. Investigate geological formation. Why not? Let's do that. Okay, so not only do we get 60 science out of this, which is great, we also have some more roadmaps to get more resources, which I kind of freaking love. That is brilliant. Okay, 4 more cycles to go, and in fact, it's even less than that now. Okay, what do we need? I really do want to investigate. Provides +2 stability whilst the stability of the sector is below 0. What's the stability of the sector now? It's -1 here. It's 0 here. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad technology to get, but I feel like... Let's do this. Let's do the technology... let's do the DLS center. And then we'll maybe investigate other things. I mean, cell housing is a good one. Because it would mean that I wouldn't have to build all of this stuff. But to be fair, I mean, we can actually build all of this stuff, like, very, very easily now. And we can always disassemble it, and I'm pretty sure that we get 100% back. There we go. New request. If you're going to tell me to shut down an alternative life center. What the heck is an alternative life center? One alternative life center. Oh, is that the, I think we already have that, right? Alternative life center. There we go. We do have it. And it's entirely possible for us to build. The problem is, it takes 10 workers. How many workers do we have here? Not 10. Also, the space. Do we have the space? I mean, like, we do. I tell you what, let's remove one of the cryonic centers, and that'll fix both of our problems. That will literally fix all of our problems right here. Plus, I think it's going to give us the stability, right? Yeah, I mean, positive stability is quite a nice thing to have. It's also going to give us 5 free workers, which is a great thing to see. Let's store these in there. Yeah, we'll get some more electronics out of this too, which is not necessarily a bad thing to have happen. Okay, can I turn my factories back on, please? I really would like to do that. I really, really, really would like to do that. Like, that would be great. Okay, have we finished any research here? There's an event available here. Leave the planet. Yeah, okay, fine. Are we still waiting for... Oh, we're still waiting for another delivery. That's fine. Okay, let's send the science ship onwards once we've finished this little bit of research. We're still building all of this here. That's fine. That's great. Happy days. Let's move forwards. Brilliant. Okay, turn off every factory has been accomplished. Let's turn on every factory. There we go. Okay, finally. We're back. We're back. That's brilliant. We are back. Love to see it. Most importantly of everything that we have seen here is the polymers. We really, really need polymers. Ah. Where? Sector 1? That's not the end of the world. That's fine. Yeah, so let's get that alternative living center. Try and build it in a not super irritating place. That's fine as it stands. We're doing A-OK for food. We're meeting 103% of our food commitment, or our food requirement, I should say. Okay. Casualties are being kept low, which is good. We do need to train 30 colonists, which is not something that I've actually done. Although I know how to do it. It's a colonization training center. Should we queue that up next? I feel like that's maybe a bad idea. I feel like we could do... I don't really want to do... cryopods. Polymer refinery. Fusion station. I mean, water is going to become important. Like, you don't get presented with... Conserve 20% more crew members each meal? No, don't care. You know what? Let's just do the colonization training center. Let's also get the DLS center here as well. That seems like a great thing to do. Now that that's done. Okay, unlocks the ability to apply policies within a sector to temporarily address ongoing crises. Man, again, space is really the limiting factor here. What about over here? I mean, we can do something over here. Sure. Because we actually do have the workers in this area. I would like to get it in this sector too. To be fair, though, we probably can't do anything in this sector until we clean up the housing situation. If we're able to clean up the housing situation, then that would be great. That would be really, really positive, I think. Okay, how are we doing for research? How are we doing for probes? We still don't have another probe up and running. Yeah, we need more... We need more resources. What's the resource allocation at the moment? Sector 2, 20 polymers. It's set it at 20 polymers, so we should be moving the polymers next door here, and they should be, yep, they should be made into probes. Okay, another science team has completed the task. Let's have a little look. Where is it? Over here? Hey, 75 resources and leave plenty. Okay, well, 75 science is not a bad amount. Let's go and get you over here. I'm not exactly enamored about the fact that we're going to have to go through a little bit of storm, but that also is what it is. Right, let's see if we can try and get some more resources. Carbon is... In fact, what is required? What's the resources that are actually required? If we go into fleets, we got more of a roadmap for iron. We do need a little bit of carbon. Let's set up some carbon if we can find it. There we go. Over there. That's perfect. And it's like right next door as well, which is great. Makes things just a heck of a lot easier. Okay. Why am I not getting an alternative life center? Am I out of alloy? Wow, I have no alloy left. Why the heck is that the case? I guess I turned it kind of all into houses? Well, you know what? Let's disassemble this other chamber. Sure. Let's do that. Let's do that. I know that sounds kind of insane to do, but we'll do it, and it should make the difference, right? Right. We also seem to need, like, a lot more iron, just in general. Yeah, okay. Probe completed its scan. Brilliant. Happy days. We'll set up another probe to go and find us some more iron in just a second. Yeah, I'm a little miffed that we're not going to be able to hit that target here. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. 0.2. That's going to mean that trust falls. But, to be fair, trust is going to go up as soon as we build the flipping center here. Yeah, I know. Broken commitment. I mean, it's slightly behind schedule. Don't have a go at me for that, eh?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Okay, yeah, I need to check, actually. Are we... 185 are required, 231 are operating, 260 are required, 241 are here. Yeah, we're actually totally fine for workers in both of our sectors here, which is kind of nice. Let's get another probe out. Let's go and get this probe to maybe go and do something else. What do we need? Carbon? Oh, that's a point of interest there. That's a point of interest right over there. Let's go and set that up. Brilliant. Okay, and now it's time for Archimedes to go and do a very, very dangerous journey right into the heart of Space Weatherville, which is going to be nasty, but is going to be something that we just have to deal with. Okay, that's fine. The next question is, how do we want to work? Also, I still have 96 people that don't have housing here. That's kind of ridiculous. Colonization Training Center. Let's queue up cell housing next. There we go. Queue up cell housing next. Whoa! Really? I was destroyed? Destroyed? Well, that's a bit of a kicker, as they say. Okay, well, let's start the process of rebuilding that, please. Are we going to have to fly the Tiqqun through there? Is that what we're going to have to do? I'm getting the distinct impression that that is what we're going to have to do. Right. Technology Training Center has been... Our Colonist Training Center has been unlocked. How do we do this? We build it over here. Or somewhere like that. Man, this is turning into a bit of a messy... area. Right, well, we can build this. We can build it right now. Alright, we can build it soon. As soon as we sort out the alloy situation. That's good. Probe has discovered a new point of interest. That's great. I mean... Okay, so this space weather is fine to travel through. This space weather is not good to travel through. I mean, I could do that, I think. But I don't think that's a great idea. Right, set up excavation equipment. Set up excavation equipment. Look, I think I'm always going to just go for the most expensive, like, resource. Which I know sounds like a really crazy thing to say. But I feel like the outcomes... The outcomes of spending money usually seem to be better. Okay, I'm not going into this hellhole of an area. Although, no, there's nothing. Is there any silicon nearby? Carbon. Sure. Okay, let's go and see what's happening here. Brilliant. I feel that their quality of life is important to you. Okay, I'll take a 10% trust bonus for absolutely no justifiable reason. That makes me feel very, very happy. Okay, we still have 68 science. We're doing it. Keep casualties to a minimum whilst exploring the Immortan system. Apparently the science ship people didn't die. I don't know how that happened, but I'm delighted that they didn't die. Let's go into fleet management and have a little look at this. Yeah, we're bang out of iron. So let's go and probe some more iron. Although there is iron here, right? Yeah, there is. Oh, I tell you what. Yeah, it's because it's prioritizing. It's prioritizing carbon over iron. Kind of to be anticipated, but that's fine. No real rush. Yeah, because there's more iron to mine over here too. Okay. Have we finished that construction of the second science ship? There we go. Beautiful. It's called Seagull. Not quite as majestic as Bergen, I don't think, but, you know, fine nonetheless. Okay. Ice and iron. I'm actually gonna say, let's swap this around. And to be honest, we could really do with like another, we could do with another mining ship. In fact, we should ideally have 3 mining ships, like 3 cargo ships, at least 3 cargo ships. Because we should have 1 cargo ship for each type of resource that we want to pick up. That would be useful. That would be really, really useful, I think. Okay. Technology cell housing has been unlocked. Right, let's have a little look at this, because this could be the answer to some of our problems. Right, houses up to 125 crew members. Times 4, 5, 6. It's the same cost. It's the same cost, it's just... Oh, I see. It's just on the edge. Oh, well, that's nice. That's really nice, in fact. That allows us to utilize entirely useless space. Well, mostly useless space. Okay, I think that's great. I think that's great to do. And that's going to allow us to eliminate like 6 or 7 of these houses here. Yeah, very, very cool. Obviously, we don't exactly have the resources right now. We do have some of them, but not many of them. Also, why is this not being built? I guess the resources just aren't here. Okay, let's have a little look. We have arrived at Tarta. Hail the cargo ship? Hail the cargo ship. That sounds like a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to get close to the cargo ship just in case it explodes. You know, because these things can happen. Also, I tell you what. Yeah, if we get... We should also zone another cell housing in this area. Oh, that's perfect. That is literally the perfect like location for it. Well, that's great. Okay. I'm going to pause construction of that. I'm going to pause construction of this. Just because I think it's probably better for us to prioritize, you know, the stuff that we need to prioritize first. We also need to get a colonization training center, which, yeah, not built yet. Not built at all. Not built at all. Can I do some more probing, please? Anything for iron? Oh, there's literally a point of interest right there that I completely didn't see.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Let's have a little look. We hailed it. A comms link to the cargo ship was established.
Accident has occurred in the
Nothing was received. Board the cargo ship. Ram the cargo ship to force an emergency landing. Oh, man. Boarding is such a bad idea. Ram it to see if we can try and get an emergency thingy. Dog. Okay, we're gonna check out this.
A new request awaits your attention.
Whoa, new technology upgrade. High quality lubricants available unlocked for the workshop. Nice. Leave the planet. That's brilliant. Well, that's excellent. Delighted that we got high quality lubricants for the workshop. That is probably an upgrade that I don't really foresee myself getting anytime soon, if I've got to be completely honest. What do we got here? Negative permanent 1 stability. With the discovery of Etamaki's attack on the Protagoras. Did we discover? Oh, did we discover that? I didn't even realize, but apparently we had the apparently that was an objective event there. That's fine then. Okay, well that's good. Okay, colonization training center. Yeah, that is just not happening, is it? That is just not happening. We also need more silicon, which I am struggling to locate. I don't think there's much of this stuff in this galaxy. Oh. Okay, there is some over there. That's good. Let's go and investigate that. Yeah, we do need more iron though. We need a lot more iron.
In your leadership is falling.
That's okay. I'm content for crew's trust in my leadership to fall. That's fine. Okay. Ship has received all the science from Archimedes. Brilliant.
Ship team has completed a task.
Let's go over here and let's check out this once the science has all been extracted. I can spend some more research points as well. Oh, okay. So we rammed the thing. 5 crew members killed. Ship destroyed. Seagull trust penalty. Right. Well, you just knew that was going to be... You knew that was going to be a bad idea. To be fair, right? With a name as stupid as Seagull, how long were we realistically expecting that ship to last for? Not very long. Not very long, I don't think. Right, where did the probe go? Somewhere. I don't know, but Archimedes has gone strong for quite a while, so I'm liking Archimedes here. Lots of ice. Oh. It's quite a small... Can I maybe upgrade the probe launcher so that I can increase the size of the probe? Because it's kind of driving me crazy how I have to... Oh. Look at that. It's a tiny little margin here. Yeah, let's see if we can get an upgrade to the probe launcher. Where is it? Here. Lens team. Probe construction cost. No, I don't want it to go faster. I want a bigger probe area. That's important. Science ship has arrived here. Let's extract navigational data from the shiptal. Brilliant. And how's our second science ship looking? Has carbon, ice. There's another point of interest literally right over there. We're gonna fly right by it, but that's fine, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, we really need more mining ships. We really need more cargo ships. We need more of everything. What do we got here? -1 permanent stability. Come on. Come on. -1. Okay, I mean, I can still build more stuff here. EVA airlock has been disabled due to an accident. I mean, that's fine. Like, we can't really do anything about that. How's the hospital looking? That's not looking too bad. Okay. Yeah, we need a lot more. We need a lot more iron than we're currently getting. Okay, we got loads and loads of polymers, though, so that's great. Science team has completed a task. Let's have a little look. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Repair the sheptil. Determine the cause. Let's repair. Let's freaking repair. I mean, that's presumably going to end in disaster as well. Faraday. Now, this is a legendary name for a spacecraft. Right. Carbon. Okay, so points of interest. There is another point of interest out here somewhere. It's right there. Beautiful. And it's an objective point of interest as well, which is kind of great. How on earth I'm going to get over there, I have no idea. I haven't figured that out yet. Again, I feel like it's got to be driving the Tiqqun through the gauntlet, you know? Like, I feel like that's kind of what we have to do. But what we really need is we just need more iron. We just need more iron. Like, a lot more iron. I am going to override the locks here soon. Like, we're definitely getting towards that point. The only issue is that do I have enough workers to maintain a sector at the moment? And I'm not sure that I really do. I feel like I've not really maxed out this sector yet. And this sector especially as well can be tweaked. Can be tweaked with regards to houses and sort of the operation that we've got. Let's check out the tech tree. Check out the tech tree. Crop farm? Crop farm might be good to finish. Let's do the crop farm, sure. Insect farm, organized by ants, food production. We don't have it anyway.
Science ship has arrived at its destination.
Converts 2 food into 1 waste after 3 cycles using specifically designed fungus. Yeah, but can we store waste at the moment? I don't think we can store waste. Oh, we can store waste. Okay, that's good to note. I don't know how much waste we get though. That's the only other thing. Okay, all the science has been retrieved from Fargo. Ooh, look at this. Deploy the entire crew in reinforced exoskeletons. Let's freaking do it. This is why we did the science. This is why we did the science ship upgrades.
A new request awaits your attention.
Very important. Another point of interest. Man, I'm great at finding these point of interests now. I don't know why, but I've really hit my stride. Okay, what do we got here? Pledge to restore trust to 33%? Sure. I mean, it's going to happen anyway, right? They're pretty angry at me in Sector 2. Why? Why is that? You know what we can build? If I build... what is it? This building. The Legislative Strengthening Building. Sure. I've got 24 cycles to do that. Maybe I should switch the order. Ooh, look at this. A new planet suitable for our colonization test program. Hey, that's great news. Brilliant. Okay, where is that? Is that up here? Okay, we'll go and check that out in just a second once our science vessels are free. Okay, how do colonists work? Okay, number of colonists between the colonists are non-workers that have been trained in the colonization training program. Colonists are crucial for colonization events. That's fine, and we can transport colonists. Very, very cool. I look forward to making this a reality. Okay, I will probe out in just a second, but for now I'm not too worried about it. Okay, we'll get the we'll get trust increased. Okay, what did we get? New ship, new mining ship. Hey, brilliant. Yeah, cool. Team will board Archimedes and leave the mining ship. The only thing is that how do I store the extra mining ship? I'm not sure I can. Do I need to get another? Yeah, ship is not assigned to a docking bay. Is this perhaps a good opportunity to get a docking bay? To get another docking bay, that is? The only issue is, as you can probably see, we really don't have the space for it at the moment. We really, really, really do not have the space for it at the moment. Yes, problematic, I think, to say the very least. Let's go... That's not going to work. Let's go over there. Sure. Okay, a cycle left here. We're just going to have to leave the mining ship to do what the mining ship does until we get another sector. Right, trust is just continuing to plummet. It's just awful. Right, stability in the sector is -2. We can arrest that, like, somewhat easily enough, right? Alternative life center. 60. Let's get a memorial. Can I get a different shape memorial? Are they all the same shape memorial? They're all the same shape. Okay. Oh, you love to see that. That's a nasty walkway. But you know what? I'm perfectly content to leave it like that. Let's high priorityify this.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay. That's good. Science team, so that's over here. Resume data listening. What do we got? Found a cargo ship of unknown class that bears a resemblance to those we use on the Tiqqun. It's embedded in the rock face. Survey the cargo ship, recover any archive data. Recover data from the cargo ship and attempt EKR repair for cargo recovery. Recover archive digital data from the cargo ship and return to the Faraday. Let's try the most complex. Let's try the most complex thing. If we get a free cargo ship out of this, I feel like it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I feel like it doesn't really matter. Okay. Can I get a DLS center? Yeah, that's what I need to get here. High priorityify this. Oh yeah, I need to get a DLS center over here. Cancel this. Cancel this. We're already getting a DLS center here. High priorityify that. Brilliant. Why are we not building it then?
A violent strike has started on board the Tiqqun.
Where? Where is the violent strike?
An accident has occurred in the
Yeah, violent strike followed by an accident. That sounds not ideal. Oh, it's just in the food. It's just in the food. That's fine. That is fine. I know that sounds like it's not fine, but it is fine. Okay, are we getting any cargo coming through here? feel like we should be, and we're just not. Oh, we're picking up silicon? Let's change that around a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Change the order of operations. Pause construction of that. In fact, you know what? Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this for now. We don't need it. Also, deconstruct this for now as well. We don't need that either. I would much rather get the DLS center. Yeah, ×2, in fact. In fact, I think we should have the resources needed. I think we should have the resources needed to get it working. Okay, science ship we can investigate in just a second. Okay. Trust is super low. Very, very low indeed. But that's okay. It's gonna increase. Don't you worry. Right, science ship, let's have a little look. Okay. Establish basic colony infrastructure. Establish advanced colony infrastructure. Let's establish advanced. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this one. Sure. I'm not convinced that I'm going to have enough food to make this all happen, but I'm going to do my darndest. Okay. 29, 35. Come on. Come on. More food. More trust. Okay. Trust has stopped falling as swiftly. We can actually enact policies now, which is kind of good. This is kind of nice. Waste recycling, waste destruction. Normal, intense. Propaganda? Intense propaganda? I mean, that sounds good to me. Normal food, working hours. Building operations require 25% more workers. Infirmaries. Everyone. Disposal of corpses, body recycling. Let's do intense propaganda. Like, there's no real reason to... There's no real reason not to, right? Okay. So that's going to improve things, like, dramatically, right? Sounds like a bit of a simple change, but...
Crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
I know the crew's trust in my leadership is falling, but there's also not very much that we can do about that. Right, so... That's fine. We got the policies that are in place. What do we got? Legislative Strengthening Center. So when trust is low, we'll get some bonuses here. 75 flippin' steel? Like, really? Can I do some tech research that is going to get me, like, improved steel mill returns? Power cost reduced by 2? That's worthless to me. It's absolutely worthless to me. Mine more iron. You know what? I think we need to get another, what is it, docking bay. Yeah, I think we need another docking bay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just so that there's a little bit of extra stuff. Right. I don't need to worry about that. We need to be aware of the cooldown. That's fine. Yeah, could I please just, like, get a little bit more steel? Like, I literally just need, like, one more bit of steel. Do we have iron here? Got a little bit of iron here. Let's set this to 0 in this sector. Yeah, so we'll go alloy. Set that to 0 in sector 1, and that's going to allow, like, all of the resources to be moved to sector 2. Which is actually kind of important, because trust is low. I mean, trust is falling, like, at a very, very slow pace. But... There we go. Brilliant. But it's continuing to fall. Come on. There we go. I would really, really, really like to not... I would really like to not have to deal with this. Oh, man, that's so flippin' annoying. Okay, let's load from here. Yeah, that's a real shame because that would have given us +1 stability, which would have got us across the line. It's also worth noting that getting that getting more iron just like straight away is so important. I think faffing around with a whole bunch of other stuff is really not that important. Okay, let's get what we need to get done here. We'll do the stability, the DLS. There we go. And over here, we will deconstruct. Well, we'll actually pause the EVA airlock. We'll deconstruct this. There we go. Did I need to deconstruct anything else? I don't think so, but I need to set my fleets to do... Actually, they're already collecting iron. It's just that iron is apparently like miles and miles and miles away. Oh yeah, we were going to deconstruct this as well. Yeah, deconstruct that too. Negative here, but it is angry in this sector. High priorityify that. Anything else that we can / should deconstruct? Well, we can get rid of the battery. Dismantle the battery. Cool. Didn't actually set us back too far at all. Right, that's gonna get us. It's gonna get us done. We are researching the Legislative Strengthening Center, which we will also be able to do to get in this sector because that's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's not fine. That's the workshop. Oh my, literally, dude. The workshop that, the only building that is actually able to build stuff, and oh my god, that's so unbelievably frustrating. Okay, so people are now happy with me. Trust is not falling at such an aggressive rate. 3.5 cycles to go before that violent strike is finished. Yeah, try that. Science ship is not there yet, but we've done this already. That's fine. Archimedes. Sure. Okay. That's good at least. There's no more iron. There's literally no more iron to mine. Well, there is iron to mine, but it's... Mine that is a high priority. Mine that is a high priority. We just need, like, so much more than we have. Yeah. Oh, man. That's frustrating. Okay, well, the Legislative Center is almost done. That's good news. And do I want to build... Thank you. Do I want to build the Legislative Center right now? I mean, 75 and 1. We can actually build this right now. And that would give me 2 stability. That would give me exactly the stability I need to stop this all, like, falling apart. Anything that I can deconstruct to make this go quicker? To be fair, if I set this to 0... If I set this to 0... then that would be fine. That would be great, because that would allow me to do... No, what am I doing? Yeah, that would allow me to... And if I delete this... I delete that. Then I think we're going to be able to build this, like, super quickly. I think that'll get us... That'll get us the requirement that we're after. High priority construction net. Brilliant. It's not exactly ideal, but it'll get the job done, right? Still leaves us 35 things over there. Brilliant. Deconstruct. Beautiful. You love to see it. That's fantastic. Science ship can wait a second.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Okay, good. Cancel deconstruction of this. We do not need to deconstruct that for now. Okay, science team ship has completed its task. Excellent. More people as well. More bodies is good. Archimedes can go and diddle around over there. We're going to establish advanced infrastructure, but I'm going to do that in just a second.
Administrator, we have collected and analyzed.
Enough data to locate the Protagoras on the planetary system map via the probe scan. Cool. Excellent. Where is that then? Do we know where it is? I think it might be this, but I'm not too sure. Okay. Jump back into things. Okay, so trust is still trust is still lofty heights of 7. Okay. We should be able to build that too now. Okay, so the legislative strengthening center is going to get sorted. That's great. This area is happy. Everybody's happy in this sector. Happy days. We should also, by the way, get our cryo thing back again, because I removed that in order to get the alternative life center. Right, legislative strengthening is officially means that this sector is at 0 now. That's great. Let's construct this DLS center instead. There's no progress bar, but we can see it up here. That's good. So we're getting +2 from legislative strengthening. If we turn the propaganda here to... If we turn the propaganda into... There we go. Policies. Intense propaganda. Boom. Then that is going to give us +1 positive stability, right? +2 from propaganda. Oh, apparently not. Oh, well. Either way. Maybe that was a bit of a wasted building. It doesn't particularly matter. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Restoring the crew's trust to 33% is actually, like, entirely doable now. It's actually entirely doable. Building storage is full. Nothing else can be manufactured. Right. Okay. So we need to get this housing done. We need to get ourselves science figured out. We need to get ourselves a few more bits of iron. And also, whilst I am remembering, let's have a little look. Food. Oh yeah, we got the crop farm unlocked now. 9 crop fields use a significant amount of water. Ah, I see. It uses water. That's the difference. Uses water in order to make food. Okay, well, we don't need to worry about that quite yet. Let's get the docking bay over here. Let's do something like that. Yeah, so the docking bay is kind of like next on the order of priorities because we've got that mining ship that we're really going to need to start utilizing. And also some more cargo ships, I think. That would be fantastic. EVA airlock, we're going to turn back on. I think we're still fine for people. 198 are required. 220 are available in the sector. That is great. We have located Protagoras. Excellent. Well, we can get a science ship, but we're going to get a science ship over there later. And by later, I actually mean in the next episode. Because things are going well. I'm happy with this. We do need to get another cryo chamber back up and running. Population, cryonic center. I have no idea where we're going to squeeze this in. Probably like here once we get the... once we get the cell housing up and running, we should probably redo like all of that. But we will do that in the next episode because that is it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Open Potato. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. But for now, and for me, I'll see you next time. Bye.